What is up, guys? This is BZ Gaming here. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good today, playing some Balsa Bottle Flight Simulator. Going to go over some basics on building. I'm playing this game a good bit. I learned a lot of things. Been playing multiplayer. I learned a few things from other people, and noticed a lot of people still have issues with basic building. And think there's a lot of things I wish I knew about in the beginning when I first started playing that I'm just now realizing like that would have been a lot easier if I'd known about it. So we're going over some basics, some tips and tricks and stuff like that. So by the way, guys, if you like the video, make sure you squish that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Go and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell for future videos because I will be doing more videos on this game. All right, we're just gonna go into basic build and fly. We're just gonna go into the workshop right away. Go into it, and we'll get in here. We'll do a basic build. We'll do a 2-engine plane, something simple. And goes over all the things you need to know when building a plane in this game. So first thing first. The cockpit. We're gonna go with. I'm hoping with the workshop, more parts will come out. Right now, there's only like one real part, and that's the functional bomb bay door. Let's see. Let's go with the basic here. So we'll go with that. We'll get some basic wings going here. We'll go with this here. Now, first thing we're gonna do when you're starting this, I'm already getting way ahead of myself here. You want to turn on these three things: center of mass, center of thrust, and center of stability. Now this right here shows we'll get more into it as we're building the plane, but you need to have this going when you're building, or else you won't be able to fly, or you won't know which way is what or what's going to be doing what at all. So we'll get to that as we go. We'll start off with, oh yeah, second thing to do, you need to turn off auto rotate. And that is your C button. Turn that off. You only need this for when you're trying to line something up that's already angled. Like when we get into the spoilers, the control surfaces. You'll need that for that. That's about all you need that for. So let's get to the wings here. Always good to start with the wings. Basic keys. The tutorial will bring you through the basic building stuff with how what keys and stuff are. We're gonna go with these wings here, I think. I'm gonna make the span a little bit big, like that. You don't need them this thick, I don't think. Bring the thickness down just a little bit. Taper that down at the end. Okay. Maybe a little bit bigger. Because we're going with, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this cockpit. I don't like it. I never did like this cockpit. We're gonna go with noses for this. Here. There we go. And let's get the nose for the front of this. That's the wrong nose. We'll go with this one. That's too big. No, it's not. It's perfect. All right. No, I don't like it. Sorry, guys. I'm being picky here. I don't want to do. Guess we'll have to go with this one. Okay. Now we're gonna get some. As you can see right here, this is the angle of attack, pretty much. It's gonna be going down a little bit, so we're gonna have to mess with it as we add weight and stuff. It'll change, and we gotta add in the back wings too. Go and do that now. These are right here the best ones for doing rudders and stuff. So we're gonna actually, you know what? We might do something a little bit different. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do something a little bit different here. Center this up in the middle, just like that. We're gonna sweep it back just a touch, and now we're gonna add in our rudders up here. Now we can always, it does that. We can always adjust this. Go to offset right here, and move these just in like that. Wait, a little bit more. Perfect. And as you can now see, the angle of attack is pretty much perfect. So, now we just got to add in propellers. We're going to go with these right here. These are the 3 tiers of propellers. Lighter, medium. This is better for gas and electricity, and you know, conservation of gas and electricity. So we're going to go with these. Now we can mount them. Should be able to mount them on the tips of this, I think. 1 second. Uh-oh. I thought these were mountable right here. 1 second. We might be able to make this work. Now let's go back to offset. We might be able to move these. Let's see. This is kind of cheaty in a way, honestly. But until they fix this, in the future they're gonna add actual drive shafts and stuff to the game, where you actually have to line everything up perfectly. But right now they want everybody just to have fun. So we're gonna yeah. Now we just gotta go to, we're gonna get some gas in here. Place. We go with the smaller gas tanks. I'm gonna hit X for symmetry. Make sure it's gonna. There we go. And we'll R click to copy. We're gonna put some more in, and we're gonna try to put some more in too. Because these gas engines burn through gas pretty quick. That's why I got these propellers here. Should burn gas a little bit slower. So now we're gonna add in connections. Gonna go here. This is something. It kind of does it automatic for you, but when you get into multiple engines and multiple propellers and bigger planes that have different systems going on, like because we're gonna do differential thrust for y'all with this to help with y'all a little bit. I'll show you how to do that. Quick tip within a tip here. Something I wish I knew earlier on. Connect. Make sure everything's connected here. Make sure you have your mechanic piece connected to your propellers and your batteries connected to each other, or gas tanks in this case, connected to the engines. So we're good to go there. And as you can see, the center, the center of mass here is slightly to the right. So we need to figure out why that's doing that. What we can always do, we can add some weight in over here. It should just about fix that. Pretty close. And plus we get more gas this way. There we go. Now it's kind of perfect. See? You can always add weight and you always get more gas. Make sure those are connected. Those are. We're good to go. We got more gas now too. It's kind of weird how it does that, or why it does that. No one really knows. Next thing we're gonna do is we gotta get, what's the next thing? Oh yeah, spoilers. Or control surfaces. Yes. Now this is where you want to hit C to that auto rotate, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Also, when it gets out of alignment, just hit space. There you go. It aligns up. We're gonna set these. These are gonna be roll. Well, let's see how that goes right there. Yeah, we'll let these be roll and pitch. We're not gonna use these for yaw at all. We are gonna add some yaw to these for help. We're gonna make these mainly all pitch. What was this pitch angle? Pitch angle was that way. So we're gonna make this pitch angle all the way. We're gonna turn roll off of this altogether. Actually, we'll keep some roll, but I want to keep yaw. Let's see which way yaw is. Let's see. Because when you want to add a little bit of yaw to your main wings for just not lots. That way, when your turn left, it'll tilt a little bit for you. That's my own preference. I like to have a little tilt when I'm turning, when I'm trying to yaw one way or the other. So it just helps a little bit getting the turn going. So we'll make sure we got some yaw. I don't want that much yaw though. I just want a little bit. Let's see, is that the right way? Yes, that's. I think maybe we'll find out when we test it out. You're gonna be doing a lot of back and forth testing with this. I'm gonna let you know right now. It's gonna be very much back and forth. Not lined up there. Bring the span down here. Now this, you only want it to be yaw. Everything else, there we go. So that should be right. See, everything's going left and right there, up and down. Now we're gonna add in some back here for our elevators. Yeah, bring the span down on these. Don't need them that big, and that should be good to go there. We can actually adjust the cord if we want to on these, make a little bit more drastic on the pitch. That's gonna be pretty aggressive, so we'll know more after testing how drastic we want it to be. Now, there's one thing. Oh, turn that off. V. Yeah, V is you look inside the vehicle. We're gonna right-click the engines here. Now you have options for throttle here. How much throttle you want to have. We're gonna go full throttle. But you can add more options. Like for example, we can go yaw, for example. If I wanted to lose acceleration on the left side when I go yaw left, it should decelerate here, and I can make it accelerate here. You want to try to do the exact same amount though. 44. Well, actually, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that drastic. Maybe like 13. We'll do 13. 13 this way and 13 that way. This way, this is great for when you're on the ground trying to steer. Which we'll add in the steering elements here in just a second for land. 12 is good enough. Can't wait to let us type in the numbers. Now we're gonna add in this little wheel right here. Probably, you want the plane to set backwards as much as possible. You get better lift that way, easier for takeoff. We see how this lined up pretty good. Now we're gonna hit steering angle. So if I go, it's not wanting to do it. That's a glitch in the game right now. Sometimes you have to go back in to load the steering angle. So we'll just go 100%. We'll go 20% that way. When I go this way or that way, it should turn that way and that way, so it should steer the plane. I think we got just about everything on this, just about, for our first test. Yeah, let's test this thing out, shall we? Fly. Kind of a weird shaped plane. All right, first let's test out the elevators, roll, pitch, all that stuff. Okay, the wheel. It's not wanting to set backwards like I was wanting it to. It will once it starts to take off. Now let's start the engines. Now when you're doing gas or dual engines, you want to start the engines, get them going for a second, and then go. See, okay, I got the wheels. They're in the right direction. So we're actually gonna I got the engines reversed. See, I'm hitting one direction, and the engines. Let's go that way. I'm turning with the engines right now. But I got it backwards. I need to fix that. But we'll go ahead and see if we can lift off here. Not getting enough lift. Then wheels up. If you're having an issue, you can make sure auto trim on. Having issues staying up in the air. You might have to do some adjustments to the wings to make it a little more, get some more lift out of them. Too much weight. Yeah, too much weight. We gotta fix this. Fair. Let's go back in here and see what it says here. See, that's an issue right there. It'll kind of sometimes be accuracy. There's not much lift going on here. We're gonna extend this just a little bit, and we're gonna extend the cord on this a good bit. We should get more lift now. We're going to extend, not that, the cord on these. We should get more lift there. Yeah, okay. And we're actually going to add some more weight to the back, if I can. We'll add a smoke thing to it. Let's see. Oh, we've got to add some other things. Well, we got more things to add to it. We'll add to them in a second. We want to add in a chair and a person so we can do first person flying. But we'll add this thing in here. Make sure that's nice and even. That is. Make sure we put you on 2. You're on 3. That's fine. See if we can get better lift out of this now. First, let's go and fix these engines real quick. Y'all the other way. 13. And y'all this way. Why can't I get to 13? That's just some silly shit. There we go. Got it. Save and fly. Let's try this again. Start the engines. Now I'm going to hit y'all right, and the engines should kick more right this time. They are. And that back wheel is turning the way it's supposed to. Okay, let's do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, remember those gas tanks I added in to the left side to fix that? It's now having an effect. We're getting lift, but we're having too much weight on that side, I think. Let's see here. Let's pick the wheels up. Okay, it's not doing bad now. Let's check y'all. Okay, y'all is in the wrong direction. Gotta fix that. Now y'all's, yes, y'all's all messed up. Somewhere's some y'all messed up here. So we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna add in. We're gonna fix the gas. We'll equal out the gas on the wings. Just go in here, back in. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth, guys. When you're building these, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. Let's turn off that. And is that? Well, see how this got moved over? That is a glitch sometimes. It'll tell you it's one way, and then you go out, go back in. And it'll not be even anymore. We're going to put this over here. There we go. That's better. So, okay. We fixed that issue. Now let's fix the yaw issue. If I'm going to... If I'm rolling left, that end comes up. So I got the yaw wrong on these right here. Over here. We're going to not do 40. We'll do 16%. That should be good on that. And that's the right direction there. Wait a minute, is it? 16%. Negative, yeah, we're good. Okay, we got the pitch we need. We got the roll right. We got the yaw right. Okay. Should be right. Okay. I'm not sure if I have the engines right. We'll test that out in a second, but we're going to add in the seat. Because first person is really fun to fly in this game. So we'll get this in here somewhere or another, and then we can line it up with the offset tool and the rotator, which I might have to do because it's acting kind of stupid right now. It's wanting to attach to that right there. So what we can do is we're going to stick it in there. We're going to go to rotate, click on the chair. And you can do this once you've snapped an item, you can move it anywheres and it will stay there. You can actually make wings that are like separate from the plane. It's kind of weird. Kind of crazy, kind of fun. I've seen some interesting builds on the workshop with that. I'm going to back you up just a touch. I want full view if possible. Just a little bit more. I have to lower it down a little bit. We go to place. Go to person here. We're going to add in a little soldier nude here. Put it right there. His head's sticking out, so we got to lower that down just a little bit. Go back to offset. Click on the chair, not him. And there we go. That should be good. His flat top sticking out a little bit lower. There we go. That should be good. Good line of sight. We'll add in a targeting, because we're going to add in guns and stuff too. Place. Where's the targeter at? Here we go. That's if I can line this up best as possible. This is another thing you're going to have to use the offset rotate tool on a lot. Rotate. Let's rotate you this way. Oh, no. There we go. Offset. Bring you over here. Bring you back a lot. Try to line it up with his face as much as possible. Bring it back a lot more. Good. I think so. Okay, that should be good. We'll see in the flying part. See how that goes. All right, go back to place, and I need to add like a nose to this or something. There we go. That's better. How's the angle attack? Is good. We got good lift. Now this is set to be on 115. This is the max thrust. Let's see where it's at on 100. It's still reasonable. Make sure you have this when you look at this angle of attack here. You have this on what setting you plan to fly it at. What speed you want to fly it. So if you want to fly something lower speeds, like for example, you want to make something like an A10 10 kilo, which I made one. You want it to be able to fly very good at low speeds. So when you slow down trying to shoot something, you're not angling down or angling up when you don't want to be. So make sure your stuff is set up for all kinds of speeds, depending on what you want to use the plane for, or what you're pretending to use the plane for. All right, let's save this and play. Sorry guys, my nose is a little bit stuffy. I've been dealing with a cold. All right, now let's test everything here. That lifted off very well. Let's go to first person. I need to lower that sight down a little bit. I never did put guns on, did I? I need to put guns on still. But it looks pretty good. I mean, we're flying good here. We'll probably even try to land. We're at 87% gas. Gas is dropping quick. This is not going to be a long It's flying good. It's flying good. It's let's try to pitch up here, see what happens. Let's try to do some rolls here. Yeah, that was good. Do some barrel rolls. It's not. Yeah, this plane is gonna be messed with barrel rolls, so it's not a fighter plane, that's for sure. But it's good. I mean, this is the basic. It works. Everything's fine on it. I can't wait till they come out with more retractable wheel options. I'm hoping some modders in the game will come up with something like that. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Those work. Let's check the smoke. Smoke not working. There you go. Smoke's working. There's the smoke. Alright, let's see if we can land. Get a bit longer on time than I want this video to be, but we'll try to do some landing here. And some future videos we'll get some more in-depth stuff on like speed brakes and things like that for getting better at landing. That's something I'm just learning myself. I've got pretty decent at doing, making speed brakes. I've got a lot of creations on the workshop. If y'all want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the description for that. If we can get lined up here. Actually low enough here to actually land without missing the runway, which I'm going to do, of course. I'm in a tree. You know what? Let's just land in the water. Sure, why not? I've landed in water before. No, not tab. One. Apparently, I can fly this at no problem with 44 thrust. Let's lower the thrust a little bit. Don't lower it too much because then you're going to lose all momentum and you're just going to crash. See if we can get to the runway. This is where y'all wants to work good. Oh, our wheels ain't up. Shit. There we go. I lost. Oh well. I think I technically landed okay. But anyways, guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you squish the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like I said, I will be doing more videos on building and a little bit of displays on some of my other builds. And again, check my stuff out in the workshop. Y'all have an awesome day.